Hello and welcome. Let's practice a letting go integration technique. Truly speaking, this one might be one of the most true versions of the technique. There is no music, there is no timer, there is no agenda, just complete surrender. And you can also, of course, work with something specific, especially during the trigger, especially something that is reoccurring in your life. Letting go is very important to let go of grievances, grudges you have against yourself or somebody, something you didn't forgive. So again, if you want to remember an expectation you have about yourself or others, some kind of moralization on how things should be, on how people should behave, that you think that sometimes can be harmful, that sometimes is creating unnecessary pressure on yourself, excessive judgment, self or to others, to yourself or others, or something that is just bugging you, worrying you a little bit about your future or your past. If you want to press pause and think about it, just do it, or just go with me, and many times things will come as we practice, just because we had the intention to create space. And it's just is more than just embracing and understanding. It's actually honoring it. It's seeing the value of it. It's knowing that emotions are energy, emotion. And energy is something that can be channeled. And that all of those belief systems, all of those things, they are valuable, but at the same time, we need to be able to surrender. Whether you believe in God or not, any kind of high forces that you believe in, it's good to bring to the table as well as something that you are surrendering to, right? There's a surrender to something, which is something beyond you, a higher force. It's not you anymore. It's not up to you anymore. You're surrendering completely. You're not trying. In some way, letting go is also not having any strong attachments to things, people, or outcomes. It's okay if it happens. It's okay if it doesn't. So the question is, am I going to be okay if things happen the way I want, if I live the way I know I should, or am I going to be extremely sad or frustrated or depressed or feel remorse? How things will play out, or to memories about the past, or expectations about myself and others? If they are, so that's something you can let go of. So you feel free and can perform better and live better. Because remember, what we resist persists. And by allowing, we allow not only for greater health, but to increase the possibility of whatever we want to happen then. And that's the paradox. People talk about the law of attraction, that you should visualize, feel positive about it, desire a lot. But at the same time, they forget one of the most important steps, which is letting go of the anxiety, of the worrying regarding the thing. Let's do it. Let's slowly just focusing on our bodies a little more. It's nice when we practice letting go to notice our bodies, because as we know, somatically, emotions, belief systems, they are stored somehow in our bodies. And when we allow the emotion or perception to arise, it can naturally run its biological, energetic course through the body. And then, because there is no resistance anymore, it can just run its course. So just concentrate on your body a little bit. And start breathing just a little deeper and slower. Do not have any agenda on your breathing as well. Just breathe in a way that makes sense for you now. Notice the present moment, the silence or noise that is around you. Notice as well your body sensations, the way you feel, your thoughts. And find any position that makes sense for you. Once again, just allow yourself to be. There are so many techniques, so many books, so many knowledge, so many information, and this is the time where we are not trying. And just keep breathing. And now, whether you chose something, a situation or person or a specific emotion itself that you identified, or if you decided to just flow and see what your body and mind brings you, have the sincere intention to let anything that needs to be allowed to come, to have space. Become the space for this. Let go of resisting, let go of judgment, let go of expectations. And become pure allowance for it. Let go resisting the resistance or over obsessing on how you're doing this technique or expectations you have about the technique. Because here is the thing. You actually don't need to let go. There's no even an obligation of doing this technique right. This is pure allowance. This is dropping unnecessary weight that you have been carrying. In our felt experience, letting go is like dropping a weight, something that we were carrying, and we noticed that we didn't need to carry that. That was like a weight that was there unnecessarily. So allow yourself to have that experience. Keep breathing and let anything that needs to be surrendered to come, not wanting it to be any different from what it is, not rejecting the emotion. Let go of resisting the feeling. What are some things that you have been censoring about yourself or others? What is an expectation on how life should work for you that you have been carrying and holding on too much to? Just let it come. Notice the sensation, notice this emotion, notice how it moves in your body. And stop wanting it to be different. And become the awareness, the light for all of these shadows to emerge. And just surrender completely. Let go of resisting it. And then when it's time, just let it go. Notice your mind judging, moralizing, rationalizing, and ignore those thoughts. Allow the energy, the emotion, the energy emotion to move through you. Become the space for it. Notice the lighter sensation that comes from dropping the weight. Remember to practice letting go, especially when negative emotions arise, so it can be let go of, and then you can move to positive emotions, doing a quick coherence, an attitude breathing, a coherent appreciation. But first, honoring the existence of it, knowing the value of it, and ask yourself, what is the hidden gift that it has for me? Thank you so much for this practice, and I hope to see you whole.